the very basis of my involvement in politics is about reform. Because I always believe the struggle for any genuine leader is for reforms in this country. This is what been preached, and the lessons from the prophets, Muhammad and also Ibrahim, and also all the fighters, be them Mandela, Jose Rizal, Gandhi, Wan Anshe. The basis is reforms. Then that's why when I see reform is coming from the administration, from the people in power, because there are two things. Reform can come from people without power, and reform can come from people with power, the powers that be. And I think that is important. And then regardless of what the real motives are, to me what is important is the commitment to do reforms. And what the Prime Minister has done for the past few weeks after the elections is, to me, the most significant reforms in the history of Malaysian independence, because for the past, we can never imagine for the past 10-20 years we can ever come up with a Prime Minister coming up with this sort of reforms in judiciary and in ACA. The closest is when Anwar Ibrahim was the acting Prime Minister. He introduced laws to amend the Anti-Corruption Act. But even that is not as close towards the commitment made by Prime Minister Abdullah. So to me, this is very significant, and to me, you know, as a responsible citizen who always believe in reform, who are the very basis of my political involvement in these reforms, I think it is my duty to come forward and help facilitate the initiatives.
You believe in his commitment. Do you believe in his sincerity?
I met him a week or two after the decision made, the announcement made on BPR especially. We spoke for about 2 hours, and I should say that I believe in his sincerity. I think he got the message clear from the voters. He said it's always in his mind to do the reforms, but I think he also admitted that time is a factor then, but now I think with the clear message he has to push on, and he needs support from all sectors of society.
There were 6 boxes of secret documents that were in your possession. What's going to happen to them?
Yeah, actually it is misunderstanding on that part. Actually, what actually I admitted and announced was that there are 6 boxes in the hands of Anwar Ibrahim, not mine, in the hands of Anwar Ibrahim, which, to my knowledge, were there. So that was basically, you know, what I told those days, and that is why when the police came up and asked for my statement to be taken, I stated that, you know, it's not in my keeping. It is in my knowledge that the 6 boxes with Anwar, I've seen them once, and I asked police to go to get from Anwar, because Anwar is in prison. It's not that difficult to get from Anwar. I still remember I was joking on that, you see. So, so that is in Anwar's possession, and
so they existed.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw them. Just few days before Anwar was taken in to under AISA, yeah, on the 20th of September. And then I don't know what happened after that, you know, because it's already in police case. I already made a statement, so I believe the police should have gone to Anwar and asked, but I don't know. It's between police and Anwar then.
Okay. June last year, you submitted a 632-page document.
Yes.
Yeah. About alleging CBT misappropriation
Yeah.
about a senior leader,
Mm-hmm.
a senior minister. Actually.
Minister, yeah.
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 It's been 1 year. What's happened?
Yeah, we already sent it to Prime Minister. Then I went to ACA for the follow-ups, and ACA told me that they are going to make the follow-ups with the Prime Minister's office, and they'll make the investigations, and I leave it at that. You know, and we are still waiting. As far as GERAK is concerned, I would like to stress here that GERAK is still on. They are moving on without me. I relinquished the post a day before I joined UMNO because I want GERAK to be a strong institution, neutral and non-partisan. And all those cases which I carried during my days as GERAK chairman will be carried on after this. Yeah.
But you, I mean, as an UMNO member, a potential UMNO member, are you going to push for this thing as well? Is there concrete evidence?
Of course, I've done my part.
Okay.
Yeah, I've made the statement very clear publicly. I've passed it to the Prime Minister. I've also make follow-ups, few follow-ups in fact, to the ACA. And I think my duty as the GERAK chairman is over. You know, I've exhausted all that I can do as GERAK chairman. Now as an UMNO member, of course I will pursue as an UMNO member, you know, because and GERAK also will pursue as GERAK as an institution. So the thing will go on, and as I stated yesterday, to me, what is important, any corrupt acts by anyone, whether it's UMNO or non-UMNO, whether it's BN or Pakatan, you know, they have to face the consequences. And I'm here to keep on fighting against corruptions, and my resolve and beliefs never faded, you know, and I'm entering UMNO. Yeah.
So are you going to still continue pursuing corruption, anything, any impropriety within the party, meaning that if you hear of corruption, say one of the top leaders in UMNO or the Prime Minister's family, TPM's family, would you still be as possible?
Yes, of course. You know, in fact,
and vocal?
Oh yes, you know, I'll be as vocal as possible, you know, because I'm just an UMNO member, you know, but as I said, when you have the resolve for reforms, position is not important. You know, what is important is your conviction, and then just voice out what you believe in. And I'm quite heartening and encouraged by this statement, you know, of course, from the Prime Minister Abdullah Badawi, you know, asking me to pursue whatever good for the country, whatever good for the party, which to me, of course, to my mind, against corruption, this is good for the country and to the party. And also yesterday, a statement by the youth chief, Hishamuddin, you know, who basically would ask me, you know, what role I can play in helping to combat corruption within the party. So I think there is a very encouraging statement, and of course, I'm very happy to assist.
Some UMNO members, they're not comfortable with your return because when you were outside, you whacked the party as if this was the most corrupt party in the world, and then tiba-tiba, you know, you've got a hero's welcome, nevertheless, by UMNO president. Even before the Majlis Tertinggi has said that it's endorsed that you are welcome to join and it's okay.
Yeah, I think first, my loyal is for reforms. I don't have any loyalty to any individuals, any organizations. I know this is going to be controversial, you know, but I always believe, you know, our commitment and loyalty must be toward reforms, because there is the very basis of our struggle, which I said just now, you know, from the prophets, from the genuine freedom fighters in this world. So what I criticize is the policies, is the actions undertaken then. You know that those days, we have a lot of repressive actions by the leaders, in the name of UMNO. So basically, I never really criticized directly UMNO as a party, but I criticize leadership which condone repressions, leadership which condone corruptions. And this is what I've been critical of, and I think I'm keep on going to be critical, and I don't think, and I hope it is not being seen as being disloyal to the party by criticizing leadership who condones to repressions and corruptions.
Which brings to a logical follow-up question.
Yeah.
So you think Mukri's action, Dato' Mukri's action of criticizing the party president is healthy?
I was sacked from the party with only one sin, criticizing the party president then. And I believe this is democracy, and there is democratic space for criticism. But at the same time, there are also values. Democracy is not everything. Democracy is not the whole objective. It's only the means. And you must have values in working in the space of democracy. I think it's okay to be critical, but you must also know the boundaries, and prepared to face consequences. I've been critical before, and I'm prepared to be sacked from the party. So if you're being critical, and you know the norms of the party is not, although it's democratic, but the norms is not prone to be critical to the president because of the Malay culture, of the UMNO culture, and you also have to be prepared to face the consequences, because after all, the decision is the party leadership.